Snit, this is not the way you wanted to finish, but what are you going to remember about this team?
Just the tenacity, the drive, the consistency, the work ethic, how they never, everything that these guys went through. Nobody was ever woes me. They weren't griping about anything. They just kept playing. They kept playing. They kept working. The energy never waned. Their attitudes never waned. It was, I just talked to them too. I'm about as proud of a team as I've ever had, quite honestly, with how they handled everything.
Justin.
Snit, how much do you look at Fried having 2 outs in that inning, and maybe if he gets one more strike on a few of those guys?
Yeah, I mean, there was just, there's some mishit balls. There were some balls smoked too, and I think where he got hit on the hip, it as the inning wore on, it affected him, which fault of his own. Because man, when he started out, I was like, oh boy, this is going to be pretty good here. And I think the longer he was out there, the worse it got. But again, our bullpen did an unbelievable job again for the second night in a row. I'm so proud of those guys too and how they stepped up. And you know what, we got it within realistic numbers.
Dave.
What did you say to Max? He had that first inning escape would have gone down in Braves lore.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, I like I told Walt, I said I hope that they're looking back at this missed opportunity, and because I mean, like I say, stuff was really good, and a couple of. Like I say, a couple of, the mishit balls were big, I think, in extending that inning. I mean, I think we were, 2 out, nobody on when that inning started. And who knows, maybe he comes back in and not out there aggravating that thing anymore, and we can get a couple more innings out of it. The first thing I asked George is that something that can tighten up and hamper him later? And he goes, absolutely.
And how about the way that Michael Harris finished this season?
No, it's awesome. I think, hopefully he just continues to build on that. The biggest thing I want to see out of Michael next year is I want him to play 158 games, or more. And because we see, what he's capable of doing in both sides of the ball, and it's pretty special.
With Max, was it the hip?
Yeah. It's a pretty good shot. And I think as the inning got prolonged, I think it got, George said it affected the sciatica or something, and I think I'm not going to take away that anything from the Padres. I mean, they square some balls up really good and got big hits, and tell you what, that kid in center field is going to be something. He already is something else, but that's just to add another in their stable of really good players.
Snit, this is 3 straight years that starting pitching at the end, injuries have hurt you. I mean, you did everything right with the schedule this year. I mean, how frustrating is that?
No, it is. Not an excuse. It is what it is. Like I said before, everybody goes through stuff getting here. It's hard to navigate 7 months for every team, all 30 of us. And it just shows you can do everything right and not. It's part of the, it's why we keep coming back in this game, in this business, and that's why it's so hard to win a World Series. It's hard to get to the playoffs. It's hard to win a division. So it's just a lot of things got to go right. You got to have a lot of depth in your organization. And like you said, we did everything right with these guys. It's just you just never know when it could, you could have a little more adversity.
Justin.
I know it's disappointing, but we've talked about so much, all the injuries and how you didn't have the guys you came to camp with. Where do you square on that? Like, how do you balance contextually, like, maybe that this team did get the most out of who you had?
No, we won 89 games. I'm so proud of those guys, and I just told them that it's amazing what they did, I think, to put ourselves in contention. And, we had a chance here. We got in the tournament, and, hit yesterday, hit today, who knows? We may be playing tomorrow, but we're not. So it's the way this thing is. It's how fragile this is and how hard it is. You just remember how hard it is in this long season for things to go right for you.
take one last one, Dave.
And I know it's right in the aftermath of this, and I don't have any reason to think otherwise, but you fully intend to come back next
Oh,
year,
absolutely. I said, I wondered if I get that question because I wish spring training started tomorrow, quite honestly. I just told the guys that. I can't wait to get to camp and hopefully have our guys whole again. And I'm going to be excited to get there probably more than I ever have been next year, quite honestly. I said, I'm exhausted. But I honestly, I wish we could fast forward and be there tomorrow. I'm serious too. I mean, I can't wait to get there with our guys and do this again.
All right, Snit, thanks for coming up. We appreciate everything the
Thank
last
you
few
all.
days.